All right, what's up, guys? We have emergency press conference. We have special guest with you, Beth Nedresky. Beth, what's going on?
Not much, buddy. How are you?
You glad to be here? Are you mad I forced you to be here, or are you okay with
No, I'm fine with it.
it? So a lot of you guys probably already know Beth, but for those of you who don't, we friends since IUP in 2003, 2002, something like that.
Yep,
A
about
lot of
20.
about 20 years. A little bit. It sounds makes me sick in my stomach to
Sounds
even think of
awful,
that,
but it's
right? Do you kind of want to start from the beginning? Do you want to talk about last July a little bit, kind of how things kind of
yeah.
came out?
So my sister Melissa passed away in August.
August, okay.
Suddenly, she passed by suicide, and it was very, very hard for our family, for the community. Just to put in kind of perspective, as the type of person she was, we had over 400 people at her viewing. And they stopped counting cars, I think, at like 70 the day
Okay.
of the funeral. So she was a very active member of the community. She was extremely professional and successful in what she did. She was an executive at a very large insurance agency that were based out of Pittsburgh. So it was a huge hit.
We had a Live Well Fest in Indiana. Jerry Ann from Guided Awakenings had it, and I was sitting at our table, and I heard this girl talking across the room, and her voice was so similar. And I looked up, and I could just tell immediately. And I had to go up to her. I had to say something. I'm like, "Are you Beth's sister?" And she said, "Yeah." And she stood and talked, and it was just like I'd known her for 20 years too. It
Yes, she gave back to the community. She supported small business a lot. Jerry Ann is a good family friend of ours.
good.
Her husband actually grew up with Melissa, and her mother-in-law is very close with my mom. Um, so yeah, it was a hard hit for our family. We're very, very close. I have a younger sister, Michelle. So we're very, very, very close family. Very close family.
And then what we get through this year, get through the holidays. Did you guys get through the holidays or?
We did not. We lost Jimmy, Matt's dad, December 21st, I think, was the day that we lost him. And it was sudden for that. We really didn't think that, we would lose Jimmy in the same years that we lost Melissa. He started to not feel good around Thanksgiving.
It was that
And
quick.
I'm sorry.
It was that quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
around Thanksgiving he wasn't feeling well, and then we lost him right before Christmas. So that again was another hit for the Heller family. But like I said, we're so close. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if anything in all of this, and I spoke at Jimmy's his service and Melissa's as well. I just said we're just a small part in a bigger picture, and you really have to take advantage of every single day because you just don't know
You
what
just
could
don't know
happen
him.
from day to day. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I talked to him the day he went into the hospital. I was FaceTiming him with his granddaughter, Layla. So, that was the last time that I had, actually spoke to him face to face. So, yeah, it's
How
definitely.
how old was Layla at the time?
Layla's 2,
Okay.
so she will be 3 in July.
Okay. All right. So what so breast cancer. You're what stage?
2. I'm
T-
in a stage 2, grade 2.
Okay. And when did you find out that you had breast cancer?
So that was so the end of January was when we started, and I found out on February 9th was the diagnosis day. I guess is the day they told me that I had stage 2 was February 9th.
Okay. What I there's a test I guess you can take to see if it's genetic.
Yeah, so there's something called the BRCA gene.
Okay.
Some women do carry. Angelina Jolie was famous, and she carried it. And she actually, women go in and if they do have the BRCA gene, they'll go and do like a preventative surgery, and they will do a double mastectomy as a preventative because if you do have that BRCA gene, you have more of a chance to have breast and ovarian cancer.
Okay. Okay. So you if there's
So
good luck, that's
tested
the good luck
for
you've had
that
so far. Yeah.
that gene.
Okay. All right. Good. So what's coming up next for you? I know you have your surgery on Thursday. Is that right?
March 16th is my surgery. I have stage 2, grade 2. So, what that basically means is I have a 3.9 centimeter tumor. So they label it as stage 2 because of the size of the tumor.
Okay.
And grade 2 means, um, grade 2 means that 1 is a non aggressive cancer, 3 is a very aggressive cancer, 2 is like somewhere right in between.
Okay.
So I met with my doctors in Pittsburgh, and we decided on a double mastectomy, and that will happen on Thursday.
Okay.
I actually have to go in. They're going to remove lymph nodes. They'll remove the tumor. They'll send that away, and then in about 2 weeks they will come back and decide whether or not I need to have any kind of chemo or radiation at that point.
Okay, but it turns out you don't have to have chemo pre-surgery then, right?
Thank God. No,
Yeah.
I went to the oncologist, and so far my lymph nodes look okay. And they decided no chemo prior to, which was awesome.
Okay.
That was the best news.
Have you come up with like some version of a recovery plan? Are you thinking about that yet, or what's?
Surgery, it's an 8-week recovery for the actual surgery. I'll be pretty for the first, at least I'll have drains in. So for the first week, I will not be able to do pretty much anything. Because if you think like if you're setting up, doing anything, a lot of I became parts of groups, and I've had a friend who went through this, Kelly Rogers. She graduated a year older than me, but she's been an amazing friend throughout this journey, and gave me advice on what I needed to do afterwards and things like that. So I have about an 8-week time that for sure that I will be off work. But like I said, if I need any type of chemo, any second surgeries, things like that, they won't know until they actually get in to see what's good.
So yeah, that you kind of don't even know right now. You kind of don't know what you don't know. That's kind of important to why you need to find people and surround yourself with good people. Are we? Are you? What do you think? You gonna get fake ones after?
Well, it's actually free. You do it all at the same time.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, so Pittsburgh's able to do a reconstructive surgery, and what they do is they do something as far as they call it a spacer. So they take the lymph nodes out, they'll put a spacer in, so it kind of is in place. And then if I do have to have any chemo or anything like that, you can't have an implant when you have chemo. So they put that spacer in there, and then what they do is they inject silicone to kind of prepare your muscles, and then you have to go back in, and you'd have to have another surgery. So some women opt for they call it like flaps or foobs, they call them, which is like your fake boobs, your flaps. And some
like
women,
mud flaps,
do reconstruction surgery. So cosmetically, for me, I'm young. I wanted to look normal. I wanted to go back to so I opted for that.
Okay, good. Yeah, you and I have been friends forever, so like we're kind of talking like seriously. But then on the other hand, it's like boobs. You know what I did? To prep for this interview, I made notes. That's but how are you spirit wise? Are you guys doing okay? You doing all right? How's Matt? How's the kids? You guys have hers, mine, and ours, right?
I'm stressed all the time. No, I'm trying to stay as positive as I can. I have 5 children at home. I have 3 daughters and 2 soon-to-be stepsons. So I have to obviously stay positive for them. I can't, roll over and die. I gotta live through this. Kelly, again, my friend that helped me through this, always says you gotta live through it. You're not fighting. You're living. You have to continue to live. You have to, I'm continuing to work and take care of my family, make dinner, and do everything. We just finished up basketball, so I'm living through it. I'm terrified. I'm really, really scared. I cry every day, but
yeah.
But I gotta say, I'm trying to stay as positive as I possibly can, and hopefully they can get this cancer taken care of and get it out of my body, so that we can move on and plan for our future and get married next year, and everything will be great.
Good for you. So what's the date? You have the date yet?
For our wedding?
Yeah.
September 7th.
You excited for that?
Yes, I told the girls in the office all I want is boobs and hair for my wedding.
Yes.
Boobs and hair. So yeah, hopefully we're able to do that. So
All right. Well, I'm going to put this up and try to get as many people to donate as we can. I mean, these are yeah, it's tough times for everybody, but you've been through so much in the last 6 7 months. We really want to see you do well, and we'll be here for you however we can. If we have to put on events, dinners, any of that kind of stuff, we'll get back together. But then you owe us. You have to in
yeah,
turn around and help us do something. That all right?
the amount of love and support is insane. I posted a video when I first was diagnosed, just to kind of do a vlog for myself to to remember this and take everybody along on a journey that not everybody experiences, but kind of look at see what it looks like. I had over 400 people either message, contact, comment. It was nothing I've ever seen in my life for myself. I didn't even know I knew 400 people.
Yeah.
So for everyone that reached out and commented and donated to the GoFundMe so far, know that that is means more to me than you will ever. And I'm not going to cry.
Yep. It is wild whenever something happens in our community. We have a small community, but it seems like people band together so well. It really is great to see, and to be able to see how many people just like and appreciate you. That's a reflection of who you are, though, too.
Yeah, it was like I said, when my sister passed away, there were so many people, and I don't think she realized how loved she really was. And seeing this, I really do see it.
Yeah.
So it's amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna make you cry anymore. So, all right. But take care of yourself. I'm sure you'll keep everybody posted on how things go, and you're gonna be people watch
I
this.
might update. Matt will be down there, hopefully updating everybody the day of my surgery.
Okay.
So
Well, good. Well, best of luck to you, and I hope everything goes well.
thanks, Mingo. I
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Thanks, Beth. We'll see you.